Okay, yes, the show has started. I think the show has started. Hello, everybody. Sorry I was late. I had everything set up, and I'm blocking the star of the show. Hey, everybody, hey, Jeanette, Ryan, Marilyn. Sorry I was late getting the show actually rolling. I ran outside to feed Sasha real quick, and apparently there's another one. There's some big-headed tomcat that is now coming around. I've seen him a time or two at night. I've never seen him during the day, but he was out there today, meowing, wanting food. So of course I had to put another bowl out there for him and Sasha. So yeah. So yeah, there's where that went. So yeah, now there's apparently another one outside. Oh, and also the other night I meant to try to load the video in here, but apparently I'm feeding a raccoon as well. I have no idea where these animals are coming from. I think they're just finding me. Do you think he's a stray too? I think so. He's his head doesn't look as bad, but it was when I saw him. I've seen him just randomly. You know, I'll see him once every couple of weeks, or maybe once a month at night. And the first time I saw him, his face was all scarred up, looked like he had been in fights and everything. But it seems to be healing. But he's one of these tomcats. He's got a massive head. I mean, he's obviously been an outside cat, but he's friendly. You know, I'm kind of a little not necessarily nervous, but from the time Sasha has come around, once I got to where I could pet her, then she's just very affectionate. She purrs and rubs up against me and follows me around and everything. And a couple of years ago, there was another Tom that came around, and I still see him every couple of months. But he actually attacked me one night. I had walked outside and I had fed him some chicken, and when I came in and went back outside, but I had my keys in my hand. I guess he thought my keys were more food, and he kept trying to stand up and I was like, dude, it's keys, it's not. Well, he started getting a little bit more fidgety, almost like he was going into hunting mode, and I could tell he was. So I tried to kind of back away, and next thing you know, he lunged at my leg and just bit the fire out of me. So you know, the big head feral toms I get a little standoffish with. So unfortunately, I had to kind of run him off, and because I'm not going to have, you know, I can't have him around here attacking me or attacking Sasha. And this other one, he seems to be friendly. As a matter of fact, he let me pet him while he was eating a few minutes ago. So I mean, he didn't seem very aggressive, but he also seems very skittish, very standoffish, and he lets out sort of this moaning meow, like he's almost like he's begging for attention, but almost kind of like, you know, trying to lure me in. I don't know, that the other cat attacking my leg. It's kind of like, okay, you know, I'm not going to have a bunch of cats around here attacking me, but. So I don't know. I can't keep just collecting cats outside. I mean, like I said, I've got Sasha and now this other one that he doesn't come around. But Sasha pretty much lives out here. Is pretty much has pretty much adopted me. But this other one, like I said, I see him once a week, once every so often. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. But I mean, if I keep getting cats coming around, I'm just going to have to start trapping them and taking them to a shelter, because I mean I can't end up with, you know, 5, 8, 10 cats living outside my place. I I will take them to, if I do end up doing that, I will end up taking them to a no-kill shelter and probably making sure that they get put into a TNR program. So I don't know how familiar people are with a TNR program, but it's trap and neuter release, because it's beneficial to have cats in an area. It keeps down the rodent population. It keeps down. I mean, cats actually do a pretty decent service. You know, they also chew up stuff and get into people's garbage and everything. But cats are actually beneficial to have. So a lot of places have what they call trap, neuter, and release program, where they'll trap a cat, neuter it, and then they'll clip a part of its ear off so that you can look at it and go, okay, that cat's neutered. And then they'll take it and release it into an area. At least that way the area can get the benefit of having cats eating rodents and things like that, but also not overpopulating and having more cats pop up. So if I do end up getting more and more, then I'll just start trapping them and taking them somewhere and making sure that they either go to a no-kill shelter or get put into a TNR program. So yeah, the cat distribution center has found me. Oh yeah, yep, the cat distribution center definitely knows where I live. Well, whatever happened to getting them some food? Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm not going to leave a cat out there just hungry. I mean, or any animal for that matter, but particularly cats. I mean, y'all know me. I'm a cat person. No, I'm going to feed them. I mean, even if I have to go, spend money on extra food, I'm gonna feed them as best I can. I just don't want to end up having 10 cats living outside my place. That would be not good. So, but what else? Anything new? Let's see. Well, Rosie pretty much clawed my arm up the other day. So yeah, she did a pretty decent number on it. But she had itchy ear, so I was scratching her ear for her, and she was getting so excited about it, she went to town on my arm. And then she growled at me. The first time ever, Rosie growled at me the other day, which was interesting. So I came home, and she was laying on the floor. She was knocked out. She was sleeping. She was obviously dreaming about something. She was doing her little, feet like she was chasing something or running from something. And I don't know if she was hunting something or scared of something, but I tried to wake her up and like, Rosie. Well, before she woke up and opened her eyes and looked at me, she just sort of raised her head in my general direction, did that whole, that cats do. And then she opened her eyes and realized it was me. So I'm like, it was funny. I never had Rosie growl at me before. Yes, I'm telling on you. Yes, I'm telling on you, Brad. So yeah. So that's what's been going on. Isn't that right? Doodle got dumped out on the sofa a while ago. So I was trying to get the sofa prepped and ready for the show. And she was laying on her blanket, and I needed to move some stuff out from under the blanket. So I figured I'd just wrap her up and pick up the whole blanket and then move the stuff and put it down and be out. I picked it up, and she decided to go into her CH routine and just flopped out of the blanket, and she was not happy with me. How was your week, Scott? There's an interesting question, Marilyn. So I had to do, so of course I've been, on my regular commercial job, but also at my church, there was some work that needed to be done on the Welcome Center, because they were going to let some people use it to do, it was a bridal shower or a baby shower or something. So I needed to do some sheetrock, some painting, some trim work, and all this stuff. Well, I was doing it a little bit at a time at night when I would get home from my regular job site. Well, I ended up taking a couple of days off from my regular job site to get this finished up, and it turned out there was a lot more work that needed to be done than I originally thought, and I had to push to get it all done by noon on Friday. So I started the last push at noon on Thursday and worked all the way through until 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So 22 hours straight working in the Welcome Center at my church, so I could get it finished, get all the trim work done and painted and all that stuff. But I got it done a couple of hours before they came in to set up for the shower. So it got done, and then I slept for a day, something like that. And then I was sore from being in bed for too long. It's like, God Almighty. Yeah, you know, if you've ever been in bed for too long and you get up and you don't feel like moving, and you're like, oh my God. So yeah, but it got done, and yeah. What else? The cold weather is almost gone. Are you independent, Scott, or part from? No, I work for myself. I work for myself, Ryan. But yeah, the cold weather is almost gone. Thank God. I think it was 2 days ago. I think it was when I was working on it was the worst of it was the night before I did that 22-hour shift at my church. It was, I guess that Wednesday night, it got down into the teens, or got down into close to, the temperature was in the 20s, but it felt like it was in the teens. So yeah, but it's about over. I think we're going to be back in the 60s tomorrow, and then 70s for as far out as the forecast shows. Except being Houston, we will get another cold snap probably about the end of March, and then it'll be. But for the most part, winter's over for us. Hopefully, thank God. Your own boss. Yes, I am my own boss, which makes it a little difficult sometimes, because in that case, sometimes my boss can be a real jerk. So, being able to choose your own work too. Yeah. There is a little bit of that. I do get to choose my work to some extent, but a lot of people, there's a lot of people that think that when you work for yourself that it's, you get to, do what you want and all this stuff. I've probably never had more responsibility working for myself than I ever did working for somebody else. Because when you work for somebody else, you go in, you do the job that you're tasked with doing, and then you go home, and in most cases, that's generally it. But working for myself, I don't necessarily work for myself. I work for my customers, I work for my creditors, I work for my suppliers, I work for my family and the people that look to me for certain things. So I actually have more bosses being my own boss than if I just go somewhere and punch somebody else's clock. But I enjoy it. I do have customers that I have, for lack of a better term, blacklisted, that I will not do work for again, just because they may have either tried to rip me off in the past, or do work and not pay me everything, or just difficult, just a pain in the neck. Various things. They want me to do 10 things and pay me for 4, stuff like there's just certain headaches that I don't need in life, and I've learned through attrition that okay, I did a job for this person, and ended up not necessarily on the profitable end of the stick. So next time they call, I will politely decline or just not answer their call. I mean, that's just the way it is. I agree with that. My husband had his own body shop and asked himself a lot of times, what did I get myself? Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Marilyn says a lot of responsibility, not so easy. Yeah, no, it isn't. I mean, there's a lot of people that do go to work for themselves, and whether they're successful or not successful, I mean, everybody gets hit with this reality check, especially if they start out thinking, oh, I'm going to work for myself. I'll work when I want and do what I want and I'll come and go as I please. And you can do that. You can absolutely do that, and you can do that to your own detriment and watch your business not succeed. But if you want to have any level of success, even just enough to keep your head above water, I mean, you gotta put into it. It's the old saying of you get out what you put in. But no, it's a lot more being your own boss than anything. I mean, I think a lot of people see the success of even YouTubers, that that a lot of people see the end result of years of hard work and dedication, and they think it's that easy. They think that it's just, I do this, I do what they do, and I'm gonna. Well, let's take Mr. Beast. That's a perfect example. Mr. Beast makes a ton of money. I mean, I think he's in his mid-20s, and I think he's worth $700 million right now. He's been making millions of dollars since he was in his mid-teens. And while he jumped on the YouTube bandwagon, early on, and when he was young and didn't have to pay things like mortgage and rent and pay, he lived with his parents, because I mean, he was like 13 or 14 when he started his YouTube channel. It's not like he, had a mortgage on a house at 13 years old, but it still took time to come up with the ideas, to do the recording, to do the editing, to do this, and to market and to get attention, and maybe that first video go viral and start bringing in subscribers. People see now that he'll do a video and it'll get 3 million views in a day, and he makes $150,000-$200,000 in a day off of that video, off of ad revenue. But they don't see the years and years and years that he put into building his channel up to be that. And it's that for him, or car channels, or podcasters, or I honestly, unless it's somebody who was a known famous person, say a journalist that is a known name, somebody like a Dan Rather or Peter Jennings, or somebody that's a known legend in journalism, decides to go start their own podcast and has that name that they can carry with them and be successful right off the bat with the podcast. But then you don't see the years and years and years that they struggled 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, writing columns and trying to get their name noticed and hoping that ABC News picked them up and things like that. I mean, there's so much that people think that they see successful people, and they think it's because all they see is the end result of the hard work. They think that it's so easy, and it's not. It's really not. But it's like one thing that people like. If I come and give somebody a bid to do a job, I'm going to paint a room. I'm going to paint your living room, and I tell you X number of dollars. Then some people will go, well, it's only going to take you, 4 hours to paint my living room. Why am I going to pay you $800 to paint my living room? That's $200. There's attorneys. You're just a contractor. Blah blah blah. Okay, you're not paying me $800 for the 4 hours that I'm doing the job. You're paying me for the years and years that it has taken me to learn how to do that in 4 hours and do it to perfection, so to speak. That's what a lot of people don't understand, that you're not paying me for the time it takes to do the job. You're paying me for the years of experience that it has taken me to learn how to do the job properly and get in and get it done and get out of your house without disturbing your house for 2 days to paint your living room. now that I've gone on a tirade, I've missed out on a lot of comments. Ryan says, yeah, I agree, Marilyn, especially since the world went crazy with prices. Yeah. Don't appreciate the effort that goes into being successful and independent. Yep. I don't like him, but he understood a lot about personal branding. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to like Mr. Beast to just like Ryan said, to understand. He understands about branding. You don't have to like his personal life. You don't have to like his politics. You don't even have to like his channel. It might not be for you, but he has built something and has been successful at it. And that's what people think, that somebody like him just puts a camera in front of their face and just boom, oh well, he's making $100 million a year. Okay, what about all the years that he put into building that business? So, was just playing video games all day at his age. Yeah, I was. Yeah, and I was. I look back at the time, like you said, Ryan, you were playing video games at his age. I was doing the same thing. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna laugh your butts off at this. I wish I had jumped on this internet thing when it first came around back in '94. Yeah, I'm that old. I was in college when the internet came out. But when it first came out and everybody was talking about, back in '94, this internet thing, I really kind of dismissed it because I was like, yeah, whatever, this is some computer fad. It's not going to be okay in 2 years. Ain't nobody going to be talking about this internet thing that's happening, blah, 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 blah. And hindsight being 2020, I wish I'd have dove head first into it. But, Marilyn says she doesn't really know him. He's a YouTuber that just makes little silly videos, but he makes a crap ton of money because his people want to watch his content. Like he'll go buy a Lamborghini, and then he'll get 8 or 10 people together just to put their hands on the car, and it'll be, he'll say, whoever's the last one touching the car, I'll give it to you. And they might be out there for 2 days, not eating, not sleep, just laying down with their hand, but whoever's the last person touching the car, then he'll give it to them. He's done that with houses before, but he's got the money to do that. Now he's got the money to do that. But he's built himself up there. He'll go buy a house and do the same thing. Somebody, put your hand up, have 15 people put their hand on the house, and as soon as, touch the house, the last person touching the house, I'll give you the house. And he'll do that. And that'll get a lot of views. Or he'll take his friends to a store and be like, bring as much to the register as you can in one trip and I'll pay for it. And they'll get like a television and use it as a tray and put stuff on it. They'll walk up there and he'll end up spending $10,000 at Walmart, but it'll be just the game of seeing how much people can carry up there. But he commented in one of them, I saw one of them where he was talking about, he's like, man, it's going to cost me $10,000 to pay for all this stuff. But then he kind of was thinking out loud. He's like, well, but I'm going to make about 30 grand off this video, so I guess it's okay. There you go. It's a smug teeth showing a grin. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say he's got somewhere around 100 million subscribers. I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. He even has a line of something in my local. Yeah, he's branching out. That's what I'm saying. He's not just doing YouTube videos anymore. So did I, but the internet took off for sure. Yeah, that's what I was me back in '94. I was like, why I want to learn about this internet thing? Whatever. There ain't nobody gonna be talking about this stupid internet thing in 2 years. Whatever. Okay, how's that working out for you, Scott? So, but yeah. Rosie's like, isn't this my show? Shouldn't we be talking about me? Hey, Doodle. she was not happy with me when I was gone. When I was gone for 22 hours. Oh wow, that means for sure. Yeah. But that's I've got a buddy of mine. He owns a heat and air company, and he makes a crap ton of money. I mean, a crap ton of money. I mean, we're talking about. I mean, a lot. A lot of money. But he told me one time. He said that just because he's got nice house and land that he goes and hunts on and does this and all this stuff. When he first started his business, he said he was so broke and so worried about just being able to pay his bills. He said it'd be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He'd be so stressed out he'd be throwing up in his toilet just from stress because he didn't have money to pay this bill or that bill, but he believed in himself and he stuck with his business. And now he makes, if I had to guess, he probably makes $1 million or more a year just doing heat and air. But he, when he first started out, and again, people don't see the sacrifice and the hard work that goes into the front end. All they see is the end result of it. So, I mean, unless somebody wins the lottery or inherits their money, whenever you see somebody that is financially successful, somewhere along the way they've made some type of sacrifice and have earned what they've got. That's why I never begrudge anybody. I don't do the whole jealousy thing about now he's just a rich guy. No, guess what? Yeah, he might be a rich guy or a rich girl, but somewhere along the way they've sacrificed. They've sacrificed their time. They've sacrificed their health, their money. They've taken a risk and they've believed in themselves. So I say, hey, more power to you. I have no idea how we got on this. I don't know. Rosie's like, I don't know either. Are you bored, Doodle? She's sleepy. So anyway, so how was y'all's week? I didn't even ask y'all how y'all's week was. Much respect. Yeah. I know Maryland. I know that Maryland's still experiencing winter time where she's at. Maryland had a good week. Probably cold. Up in New York. It's too cold for me, Maryland. Yeah, kind of cold here. Okay. Ryan said he's good here. Cool. Mine was okay. Hopefully everyone else's was too. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad that winter's almost over. Warmer now. Yeah, exactly. Maryland, you got a little ways to go. New York doesn't start warming up in February. So you have my sympathies. You like it at about 20 or 30? Oh my God. No, 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 no. No, if it were about 20 or 30, you would see Scott crying like a little baby. I'd be like, oh my God, what to do? I know this past week was when so we got that snowstorm. We got, 3 or 4 inches of snow about a month or so ago. And I know, Maryland, you're going, yeah, 3 inches of snow, whatever. But we got that 3 or 4 inches, and it actually it didn't feel that cold. I mean, you go outside, it was cold, but it didn't feel cold. This past week, it has been actually a little bit warmer, but it has been just miserable, biting cold. It's like I guess people say it's a wet cold. I'm like, I don't know, it's cold. I mean, it's like it hurts to go outside. It's painful. Or when it was snowing, it actually felt, I mean, you guys are, oh yeah, it's snowing, it's cold, but it wasn't that painful. It wasn't that miserable. I don't. I'm ready for warmer weather. It's coming. Sorry, I have to get my coffee. Hey, Doodle. Do you see this? She is knocked out. All right, we'll see if Fishy can get her attention. You want Fishy? You decided not to go? No, it's still growing. It's still growing. I'm just having a bad hair day, I think. No, it's still. I need to go. No, it's just. No, it's still growing. I'm gonna grow it out, or at least as long as I can tolerate it. We'll see. Good question. Uh-oh. Looks like the diva saw me heading over here. Where's your fishing pole? Rosie? Where's Fishy? Ah. Meow. What, Doodle? Oh, you gotta stretch first. What? What? Okay, all right. No, stop. Ow, ow, ow. You can't, no, stop. You're gonna cut yourself. You cut me. We have itchy ear. Is that better? See? See, that's what you do to your ear. That's what you do to your head, silly. No, stop. She'll do that until she screams. Because she'll cut the inside of her ear. Meow. 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 What? Meow. Fishy? Want Fishy? You're still sleepy. You're still sleepy. Aren't you? Big stretch. Yes. You almost had it. Meow. Get it? Nom 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 nom. Meow. What? You got it? Careful, Rosie Doodle. Can you try to clean her ears? I have tried. Uh, does she need drugs? Drops? No, I probably. No, I do clean her ears out, but I don't know. I don't know if they. I don't know why they keep getting. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting them completely clean or what. Maybe she just has a lot of wax built up. Because I'll get a lot of wax out of her ears. But she does not like it. When she sees me coming with the Q-tips, oh, she does not like it. You're about to go off the sofa. Come on. Well, there you go. Get away from. There you go. Get away from the edge. Nom 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 nom. Silly brat. Silly brat. Go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. See, she don't care about the fish. She cares about the string. There's something about the string that she loves to chew on it. Why do you enjoy chewing on the string so much, Rosie? I get you, I get you. That was too easy. You just sort of reached out and grabbed it. I thought Fishy was doing something. Some high-tech maneuvering. Oh, well, hang on. We have an itch. Are we done? What the? Do I need to clip? Oh, no, not clip your claw. I can't clip her claws anymore. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, they need to be filed. What the? Yeah. Got you. I got you.
You got your tail.
I'm definitely gonna pay for this one.
I got your tail. I don't have your tail now. I got your foot. I got your foot. I got your foot.
Oh yeah, here comes Fishy. Piqued her interest. She need drops. The vet gave me some ear mite medication, which stopped the itchy ears. Okay. Is that what you need? You need some ear mite medicine? I'll have to check into that. Thank you. What are you doing? You trying to sneak up on me? Ah! Ah! She got me. Where are you going?
What is it, Doodle? Where you going?
What, Rosie? I am definitely gonna pay for this. She may have ear mites. I mean, I haven't seen anything, but I mean, hey, I mean, it's possible. I mean, when I do clean her ears out, then I check the Q-tips, and I haven't seen anything. But of course, mites are little bitty tiny things, so you know, I could have very well missed them. So no, I mean, don't feel like you have to qualify what you're saying. No, if it's a possibility, it's a possibility. You have to pay for a consultation to get it. Yeah. True. Yep, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding again. You got me, Doodle. She got me. Now she's all satisfied. She's like, you learned your lesson, Daddy? Band-aids for Scotland? Yeah, exactly. I think I may just need to start the Rosie Show out with a first aid kit. What blood type? O positive. O positive. I am a universal donor. So I can help everybody out. It's crazy cat, I swear. Keep some blood in the fridge just in case. Yeah. Yeah, you never know what Rosie's gonna do to me. Well, yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. I have been warned. Come here. Come here. She look at me like, dummy, I'm a cat. I don't come when you call me. You think I'm a dog? Perfect blood type for Scott, yeah. Beans? She's like, I dare you. I'm doing this for y'all. I may end up losing a finger or something. Doodle. We need beans. We need beans. See, we haven't have. See, these are the beans that get me. What, baby? What, little spoiled? And some bean dip. Why are you showing me your claws? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? No, you can't, no. Don't flop out. What, baby? What? Ow! What? Say toodles to the beans. What is it, baby? Just calm down. Be a nice cat. Please. Please don't hurt me. There we go. Gentle, gentle. Daddy loves you. Just be nice, please. Kisses. Kisses. Flying feet. Nice. Kisses. Here's one for Jeanette. One for Marilyn. One for Ryan. And one for me. Everybody got their kisses. Okay, I think she's calming down. You got me there. You got me, where else you got me? Thumb? You got me somewhere. Oh, back here. Crazy little brat. What do you think, Doodle? All right. All right. I think we're going. store and do laundry. Well, thank you all for more battle scars for day. Exactly, Marilyn. Exactly. Now, thank you all for being here. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoy my Sunday afternoons with the Rosie Army. And I'll try this week to get, I still need to go back through episode 39 and see what that slogan was that Jeanette came up with. So I can put it on that image that Ryan created, the one that's at the bottom of the screen. So, housework never ends. Yeah, no kidding. It's like every time I do dishes, I end up having to do more. Every time I do laundry, I end up having to do more. But it is what it is. So, no, thank you for being here. Thank you all. And even to we actually had 8 people watching at one point earlier today. So to the others, to the visitors, thank you for stopping by. You're welcome to come by anytime and join us on our Sunday afternoon show. Feel free to pop in the chats and whatnot, but thank you for being here. So, again, my Sunday afternoons with the Rosie Army have been a blessing. So, yeah, be sure and like and subscribe if anybody's not subscribed. But yeah, but I'm going to cut it off here. I'll leave it up as usual. Let everybody have a chance to say their toodles to Rosie and to each other. I hope everybody has a good, productive, safe week, a nice warm week, except for Maryland. Since you like it in the 20s and 30s, I hope you have a cold week. But only because we love you, Maryland. Now, I hope everybody has a good, safe, productive week. And other than that, have you got any closing words of wisdom there, Doodle? No, she's sort of giving me the shut up look. So, yeah. Makes perfect sense. So, well, thank you, Ryan and Marilyn. I'm blessed to have y'all. So, but no, everybody have a lovely week, have a safe week, and I got coughed up there, got choked up there. But yeah, I will see y'all next week, and I'll try to make some progress on the shirts. I promise. I know this has been dragging on forever, but no, y'all have a good week, and I will see y'all next week. Toodles, everybody. Say toodles, Doodle. Or not. Toodles, everybody.